comfortable looking at you, then I'm saying
That's perfectly fine.
That's okay with y'all. And there's an amendment that makes the bill. It's drafting code 14295.
A motion and a second on the amendment. All in favor of putting the amendment on the bill, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The amendment has been put on the bill. You're recognized on the bill as amended.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Lots of clean air, clean water, and a clean soil discussion, and that's what I'm going to present to you today. This legislation simply amends, adds a new section in the Tennessee Air Quality Act prohibiting the intentional injection, release, or dispersion of chemicals, chemical compounds, substances, or apparatus into the atmosphere within the borders of our state for the express purpose of affecting temperature, weather, or the intensity of solar radiation. Growing up, I would have never thought I'd had to come to y'all with a request to pass a law for this, but that is the world we live in. I would, Mr. Chairman, if it suits the committee, I know we have some folks that want to testify. We're running late. If you would.
That'd be great. Without objection, we'll go out of session. And we'll bring our witnesses forward. If you would, please state your name. You each have 3 minutes. Both of you are welcome to come and sit down. Push the little button in front of you. Make sure the red light comes on, and whenever the red light comes on, we'll start the timer. Or whenever you start talking, we'll start the timer. But you each have 3 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Please state your name.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman. My name is Dr. Denise Sibley. I'm an internal medicine physician from Johnson City, Tennessee. I've been treating patients for 35 years. I support this bill, and I refer to it as the Atmospheric Protection Act. Several states besides our own, including New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Kentucky, Connecticut, Iowa, and South Dakota, are involved in actions to protect their atmosphere as well. Cloud seeding has been recognized since 1965 in Maryland and 1967 in Pennsylvania. Both in our own TCA 58-2-116, which specifically mentions legal weather modification in our state, and in the 44-page White House June 2023 congressionally mandated report regarding the framework for governmental past, present, and future weather modification through solar radiation modification using stratospheric aerosol injection, marine cloud brightening, and cirrus cloud thinning. There's no doubt that weather modification is taking place within our state. These actions of intentional manipulation of the atmosphere produce pollution and unintentional consequences that affect the health of our citizens, the safety of our water supply, our soil viability and crop production, the ecosystem survival, the precipitation extremes with flooding and drought, climate variability and extremes, and disruption of the economy. The spraying of sulfur dioxide is identified as causing acid rain, known to be detrimental to the health of humans, causing respiratory diseases such as asthma and worsening lung disease, as well as acidifying the water supply and soil. In addition, heavy metals have been detected in rainwater samples in Tennessee from 2017 from Clarksville, Tennessee, that contain dangerous substances such as strontium, barium, aluminum, and sulfur. And we are in the process of obtaining new water samples in our area in East Tennessee as well. We do not consent to this experimentation on our atmosphere and our citizens, nor the funding of such activities. We do not consent to the intentional blocking of the sun through the use of particulate aerosols and heavy metals. Blocking the sun would affect our crops with potential famine, deforestation, and blocking of vitamin D production by humans, which is a major determinant of our natural immunity. We do not consent to this unnatural, godlike desire to control the heavens. If we fail to block these actions with legislation by providing our own governance, then we will continue to be manipulated by the federal government and the stakeholders, in quotes, that are not named in the White House report, but they are mentioned. Scientific American in February 2023 also reported on the United Nations, quote, One Atmosphere Global Governance for the experimentation and deployment of solar geoengineering. and solar radiation modification